Mills, we're talking about Godzilla versus Kong. I was at the first Godzilla movie at the premiere here in Leicester Square in London. Now you're adding Kong to the mix. Can we even relax for a minute?
Well, maybe for the first part for a bit, but then they're gonna jump straight into the action-packed moments with Kong and Zilla. You know, you are watching these two amazing monsters go head to head, and you feel sorry, you get angry, you laugh. And then you also have those human storylines, you know, genuine human storylines that you also love and adore as well.
Amazing. Now, let's talk about your character, Madison. She's a bit older and more mature in this movie. Do you prefer the more mature Madison, or do you prefer the last one?
I found that the last one was less difficult for me, so I always love the more challenging roles. So for me, I would have chosen maybe this mature Madison because she has more of a voice and she speaks and advocates for the things that she loves.
And she loves podcasts, doesn't she?
She loves podcasts.
What's your favourite podcast, Mills?
Do you know what? I actually don't. I mean, I probably should, but I just love music. I mean, in the car on the way home, I'm listening to The Fray, I'm listening to Oasis, I'm listening to some bangers on the way home. I don't know if I would want to hear. I hear people talking all day long. I don't know if I'd want to be hearing a podcast.
Yeah, I'm not a massive podcast fan. I prefer tunes. What's your favourite tune at the moment?
I'm loving the revamp of Elton John, where Florence and the Machine, Ed Sheeran, Lady Gaga did all these remakes of Elton John's songs, and I'm just obsessed with them right now. So
nice. I mean, you're in the middle of filming Stranger Things at the moment, aren't you?
Yes, yeah, I am.
And how's it going?
It's going good. I'm very busy. I've been working every day for a really long time, but I just can't wait for people to see it. It's so insane this season, and I can't.
We all can't wait. Can you actually, on that note, and I wasn't going to ask this, but I've just remembered I saw it yesterday, can you answer anything to do with a spin-off regarding 11? Is that true or is it nonsense?
It's so funny that you're saying this, because yesterday the Duff brothers came up to me and was like, why do you keep talking about a spin-off? I'm like, I'm not talking about anything. I listen, I'd be down for whatever. I love 11. I would love to carry on her storyline. I think maybe she should stay with Stranger Things in that world, but I'm open to a conversation for sure.
Oh, we'd love that. We'd love that. Now, listen, I was speaking to Tom Holland last week on the show. There was a question that I saw him speak about before, and I loved what he said, and it was regarding playing another role. You know, sometimes actors are like, oh, you know, if it comes up. But he, like, literally owned it and said, I'd put my hat in the ring, right? I want to ask you this. You've described Madison as a bit of a badass. You've played Enola Holmes. She's a badass as well. 11 is. You are as well. You've boxed with me. I've seen what you've got. Now, it got me thinking, because Tom Holland said, I would love to be 007. He put his name in the hat, and that was it. It's about time for a female 007. If that ever happened, would you be 007?
Absolutely. I would. I'm, like I said, open to all conversations. I'm down for Princess Leia. That's another thing that I've always, you know how obsessed I am with the idea. I think, for me, I love hearing different scripts and reading different scripts, and so I'm open to whatever. As long as it's brought to me with excitement, then let's do it.
Millie Bobby Brown as 007. That will be unbelievable. You'd like to play a spy, though, wouldn't you?
You know what? I think I'd be more down for the soundtrack.
That would be good. That would be good.